Hello guys, how are you? Sorry for the long delay, not being posting videos as frequent as I did, but I intend to start now. It's my vacation, and I have been noticing that a lot of modelers on YouTube get these Gaahleri airbrushes. Now, I am satisfied with the airbrushes I have, but these have a very different system. The point of the airbrush is different. So I got 3 of these, and before anything else, I should let you know that I am not being paid to do this review. And everybody was talking about these airbrushes, and I really wanted to test these. So I got these 3, and namely the GAHD39, which is this one, the GAHD68. And day by day, I'm looking at them, I'm testing them to see what the fuss is all about, and this is my honest opinion about these airbrushes. For starting, these are all dual action airbrushes. This means, you already know it, this means that the lever has a dual function. You push down and pull back for air, and in response you get paint to flow and to get out of the airbrush. Gravity fed means that the paint is fed into the airbrush using gravity itself, and after this the paint is siphoned towards or upwards to be sprayed out. The measures in millimeters just means the diameter of the needle and the airbrush nozzle. Usually the bigger the number, the wider it sprays, meaning that it covers more surface. This GAHD39 airbrush sells for $43.99 US, which corresponds mostly for 39 euros. Again, 39 euros. I really had to see what the fuss is all about on this ratio of quality to price. This new nozzle design, it just made me very curious. I mean, it has 8 micro air channels, and this supposedly helps to atomize the paint better, making a better airflow on the airbrush tip. And the airbrush tip is something very sensitive. How many of you are sometimes starting to airbrush and that micro impurity just makes your spray goes everywhere? Well, you have to clean it, but supposedly these 8 just small micro air channels help you to helps the airbrush to spray a little bit better. This GAHD39 is well packed in a good box. This box underneath the lid has a schematic, very clear and well done schematic of the pieces, of the parts of the airbrush. Plenty of accessories here. It has 2 removable paint cups, one 14mm and the other of 0.7mm, and the lubrication is a good detail to see because it helps the needle. There's also a couple of Teflon O-rings, but these Teflon O-rings tend to last for a long time if you treat the airbrush well, so it's good that they bring these extras, and your airbrush will always be covered by that. You also get this extra nozzle, larger, 0.5mm, and the corresponding needle to go with it, and also the bonus, let's call it a bonus, quick adapter, which makes, as you know, this airbrush more versatile. Using it on your hand, as soon as you put it on your hand, it has weight. It doesn't feel, how can I put it, cheap. It has a solid build apparently. It does have a nice chrome coat. I don't have a microscope, but I probably will use on this video camera, and I will try to zoom it the most I can. It doesn't feel cheap, it seems to have some real quality here. Out of the box, this GAHD39, geez, I hope I think this is a GHAD39. That's a mouthful. Comes with a 0.35mm needle and nozzle, which is kind of a general purpose airbrush. You can get a good detail on this airbrush regarding you hold it closer to the surface. But it also going to be more forgiving when spraying straight out of the bottle, or when you're spraying thick paints, if you change the needle and nozzle, of course. And it looks good. As you can see here, the front of the airbrush just looks very good, well machined. Again, I cannot go to the micro scale level, but it sure looks a very nice and well machined. And this for 39 euros, $43.99. Not bad at all. Inside there's a PTFE sealant, which prevents the paint to go out. It's always a good thing. This is the spring case. Looks good. Again, I don't have a microscope here. It would be interesting to show how it is polished. It looks very much like the Hiwatt Eclipse, you know. As I'm holding it, it looks the Hiwatt Eclipse. I love that airbrush and find it very comfortable, and because of it, I think it will be interesting and very comfortable again to use it for some time on your wrist, on your hand. I really am curious about this new nozzle design. The notches are designed supposedly to make the air go over them, go evenly over the nozzle tip. This is very nice here. Looks well machined and easy to assemble. And now this airbrush cup. It's like someone spent hours and hours polishing it, and probably did. Whoever crafted this thing seriously knew about their stuff. I know a very expensive airbrush has probably a better finish, but this machining is top notch, and the polish, it's practically reflective. You can tell that they didn't mess around when they were polishing this one. And it's not just a pretty face here. That mirror finish helps the paint slide smoothly, you know, and makes cleaning up the airbrush like a breeze. Now, the first thing I notice is when I press the trigger, there's a little delay. I don't know if that has to do with the tip, with that new system. But then again, when the paint flows and you feel it flowing, you regain control and things are easier, as you can see. So, not a very bad experience. And again, here, I just notice a little bit of delay between the triggering, between pressing the trigger and the paint starts to flow, but otherwise, it flows perfectly. The paint probably needs a little bit more dilution. You know how it is. It's not meant to be perfect. You know, we are not always perfect. And this airbrush is reacting very well. Now doing some lines. First of all, I'm sorry, my hands shake. My hands shake a lot. I shake a lot. I look like a seismographer. But it's my condition right now. It's this one. But even so, as you can see, the airbrush reacts not perfectly because there's also a little bit of delay, but after the paint starts flowing, it's a breeze. Now regarding the GAD 68 and the GHAC 98D, two top of the line airbrushes according to Gaahleri, the difference, first of all, the price, the GHAC 98D, it's $69.99. I do believe that right now they are 30% off. But I'm not sure if the promotion is still going. And the GAD 68, it was 29% off and it costed $49.99. For what I can tell you is the polishing and machining on those airbrushes is even better, the GAD 39. And that per se justifies probably a little bit increasing on the price. Also, the quality and polishing of the needle, which according to Gaahleri is polished to another level. So I can show you right now. As you can see, this is the GAD 39 needle, and this is the 68 needle. Yes, they are a little bit more polished. The cup is no doubt polished to a mirror level. Just look at this. This is exquisite. This is very, very good. But using it, it's exactly the same thing as the GAD 39. What I notice is when I tell you about that lag, that little delay, that's not a bad thing, okay? Honestly, it's not a bad thing, because when you get used to it, you're already compensating for it. And after it starts the pulverization, the atomization of the paint, it is just smooth. So at the end, if I can recommend these, yes, no doubt. I thought I was going to put something was too good to be true, like a marketing decision, like something that promotes these airbrushes, but no, they are really good. They are really good. I'm glad I bought these. To be very honest, I'm glad I bought these. And now I can tell you I'm going to contact Gaahleri because I want to test the other range of airbrushes that they have. Probably paints, because I think that they are releasing some paints. Probably they are just directed to the art section, not modeling. I don't know. Even so, if they release some new materials, I'm going to contact them. And guys, this is my review, the best I could do about these airbrushes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're safe. I'm starting to build something. I'm finishing my Santa Maria video. Okay, so 1 hour and a half full build video for you these days. And as always, guys, as always, keep modeling, guys. Always with a smile. Never lose that smile.